Hello, for those of you who don't know me, my name is John Cahalane. I'm a longtime resident and I'm your current selectman. As you already know, Mashpee is a great place to live and work. It's very financially stable and it has a great services for all its residents. I'm very proud of being part of the team that's kept it that way. This afternoon, instead of going into a political speech of what we've done in the past, I'd like to go over some questions that I've heard in the last week or so on current issues, so you know exactly where my positions are on these current issues. Number one, the town's financial team has developed a 10-year projection showing we might need an increase in town revenue in 2023. What would your plan be? This is a great tool to keep our priorities and future planning with the intention of keeping our tax rate at affordable rates. These projections, for the most part, are very conservative and don't anticipate any new revenues or growth, such as new assisted living project that's at the end of Great Neck Road and any Mashpee Commons extensions. New Seabury is now in a new round of growth also. Unfortunately, one of our biggest growth assets in the last decade has been Southport, and they're down to their last units now, so we won't be able to count on them for growth in the future. Second, town meeting just approved a $10+ million override of $2.5 million for windows and roof at the Quashnet School. What's your position on that project? As much as it hurts, this project is a must. And if we just let it keep getting worse, it will be more money and we'll have a possible loss of state funds. 3, how do we feel about Cape Tech building, a new building that will bring the cost of a Mashpee student to $35,000 a year? And this one, we're between a rock and a hard place with the project. Our students deserve an option of technical training in that there is, if that is their choice. At present, we have no alternative to Cape Tech. Upper Cape Vocational is over-enrolled, and it would be impossible to expand our high school curriculum in time. Our only hope is that we can keep discussing with the administration at the tech school to try to bring the cost of the present project down. I myself would have rather seen it done in Hyannis with the anticipation with decreasing student sizes in almost every town in Cape. Possibly at some point you would be combining Upper Cape and Mid Cape. What can we do to stop the opiate epidemic that is affecting the Cape so much? Mashpee Substance Use Task Force has been very active lately in facing this problem. Along with their other problems, they're about to start a new one that might become the model of other towns. A drop-in night once a month at the Community Health Center providing substance use information, education, and treatment resources. It's my understanding now that over 10 agencies have applied and will be at these one-night affairs where places such as Gosnell will tell people what to expect and how to get their services along with other places and other agencies that are helping. How do we stand in recreation? How do I stand in recreation? Marijuana. It's almost impossible to take a stand at all until we see what the state does and come out with their law. The Board of Selectmen decided not to bring this before town meeting this time and wait till October, just for that fact. It's hard to decide on something that you don't know what it is. If the town were to vote for marijuana, I would be totally against having pot shops or any large-scale type of businesses in Mashpee. I would consider very much The outfit we already have permitted for medical marijuana. They've been well vetted and have already built a building or in the process of finishing a building off of Route 130 and seem to be able to control distribution very well. These are just a few of the things, and I don't have the time to do it. I'm available 24/7 and always have been. My telephone number is 508-477-2001. If you have any problems or questions about the town that you'd like to ask me about. I would like to ask very much that you consider me for re-election on May 16th at the Mashpee Quashnet School, and thank you very much for your time.